this evening, Darryl Wallace. Thanks, Darryl.
The late John Lennon from the rock and roll band The Beatles once said, "Living is what you do while you're making plans." Think about it. Living is what you do while you're making plans. Tom and Nadine have been making plans. They made plans today to be married on the 1st of September 2012, traditionally and symbolically being the first day of spring. Perhaps it's the first day of the new life they're going to have together as husband and wife. They've been making plans to have their the service at the church we witnessed today, and they made plans for their Auntie Lane to speak those lovely words at the conclusion of the service. They made plans to come here. It's a fabulous venue. They made plans for the meal. They made plans for the wine, the guest list, and for everyone where they're sitting tonight enjoying their own company, where they're very more comfortable than what would be in other words. We'd like to welcome the Carr family to the Wallace family so we can all be closer together. Here, yeah. So, not only the Carr family, but the offshoots of the Carr family, the Wallace family, we're all getting to be a bigger family and more friendly to each other. Those that know Tom, he likes his fishing, he likes his boating, he likes his snowboarding. Who said that? Good-o. He likes to go and catch fish and all those types of things. And he's been on some overseas holidays, enjoys all that. He's been to Bali, Thailand, recently to the USA and Canada, and he loves to enjoy his life. He went to a South African holiday, and he likes to enjoy his life. So that's what you need to do while you're making plans. That's the living part of what you do while you're making plans. It's good to make plans, but you need that living aspect of your plans as well. The union of Tom and Nadine brings a few nationalities together. On our side of the family, it brings some British people, it brings Italians, it brings Scottish and us Australians all together. It makes us a bigger family. All those families, they had plans. The British had a plan. Their plan was to get all the people that were convicts together, put them on the tall ships and send them to Australia and build a penal colony in New South Wales. That's the British plan. And they certainly did that. And that's partly why we're here all together today. Absolutely. They didn't have to pay. They got a free journey. Now they pay 10 bob. The Romans and the Italians, they had a plan. The Romans had a plan to build the best universe in this century, the best architecture they could build. They built Hadrian's Wall. They got their own lime cement, and each rock they built one by one to build Hadrian's Wall. They built the Colosseum, and their plan was to have the greatest building in the universe. But you've heard the plan. They said Rome wasn't built in a day. It took them a hell of a long time to do it, but they got it done. Now the Italians on Nadine's side of the family, they had a less ambitious plan, but it came together. In 1610, Queen Margherita was visiting all her people all around in Italy. And one of the villages she visited, the people said, let's get a really, really good thing together for our monarch. And the guys got together and the girls, and they said, let's make a lovely meal. And they developed this meal called a pizza. And they said, this is damn pretty good. And the Queen Margherita said, this is great. And we called it the Queen Margherita pizza. I think it ham and pineapple and all that sort of stuff on it. And their plan, the Italians' plan, was to get these pizzas developed throughout the whole world and now you can get takeaways and all that sort of stuff. And that's the Italians' plan. And it got together, and you can bring one Domino's or whatever you like tonight. Yeah, and well, I get a little slingback commission. Now, the Scottish side of the family, could I get the Wallace boys to raise their right hand? All the Wallace boys in the room, please raise your right hand, and show the person next to you. We've got a tartan. We've got a tartan on our cufflinks, and Tom organised that, and that's relating back to the Wallace tartan from our uncle William Wallace, the rebel-rouser from Scotland. Hey, hey! And William Wallace had a plan. He had a plan, and his plan, if you heard the saying of the song, you take the high road and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Loch Lomond before ye. That was William Wallace's plan. But in the meantime, he said to his troops, we'll go to the Scottish Highlands and we'll have a drink at the local tavern. And he said to the tavern keeper, he said, bring us your finest wines, your fine mead and your finest ales, because tomorrow we're into battle, but tonight we're on the piss. He said, we're going to have a good time. That was the Scottish plan. But the British had a different plan for Uncle William Wallace, because in 1305 they captured him. They tried him in London for treason. They hung and quartered him, and that wasn't part of his plan. He had a different plan completely altogether. So sometimes plans do not all come together. So if you look at a plan, you need to look at Plan B, because Plan B is part of Plan A. So what you need to do is enjoy your life, look at a plan, but to live your life as you go along. So then all hell broke loose, and then the Aussies come around. The Australians come around. So follow me in this small aspect of what we do. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Aussie, Aussie. Oi. Aussie. Oi. Aussie. That's what our Aussies do. That's what we do. I look back in history and I'm trying to figure out a plan the Aussies put together. And for the life of me, I couldn't find one. There was nothing specific and nothing in history to say what our Aussies' plan was. Because when we make a plan, some bastard stands up and says, should be right, mate, and we just get on with life. So Plan B, an Aussie way of being Plan B, is on a daily basis, if you can be happy and healthy on a daily basis, that's all the plan you need. So if everyone can be healthy and happy on a daily basis, we'll all have a wonderful and enjoyable life. So on that note, I'd like you all to charge your glasses. Please be upstanding and drink a toast to Tom and Nadine, to wish them all a healthy, happy, safe and long life together. Tom and Nadine. Thank you. Not over yet. Tom and Nadine have other plans.
Oh, we forgot the oi, oi, oi.
Oi, 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 oi. We want to do that again. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. One more plan Tom and Nadine have together. They plan to buy a home together. They plan to, I think I've heard, have some children together. In numerical terms, I heard the number 7. 7 children together. So Tom and Nadine are going to be very busy. Nadine, you might be able to open your own preschool. You with 7 kids, get someone that you can look after them all. Thanks for your company tonight. I'd like to thank the venue people, the management. The meal was outstanding. the drinks are great, the bar's open, and I really enjoy all your company, and I know that you would wish Tom and Nadine all the best in their